That's a fact. And what you mean by is more to this shit? We talking about when it comes to what females or just in
Females
general?
and life in general.
General. All right. All right. I'm basically gonna let you guys know the type of questions we're gonna be asking the girls when they get on the podcast. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep it all the way P. Nothing on this podcast is gonna be censored. We basically gonna be having a conversation. We don't even give a fuck about what any of you guys think that. If you think we tripping,
Oh, for
you
real.
think you think that we're biased or we don't know every girl or all girls ain't the same. You can say the shit.
Yeah, come on.
We live,
Come along.
so do what you want.
Who was wrong?
So so Makai, I'm gonna ask one of the questions that we'll ask a girl when they on the podcast, right?
Let's do it.
So let's say we got blase on here, and we hit them with, would you rather date a loyal average dude or a rich dude with mad options? What you think she gonna say?
And I mean, no. She'll date a poor man with no options, but he's loyal at the same time.
So that's what she gonna say.
Sure.
Now I have a question for you, Bakai.
What's up?
Is she lying or is she telling the truth?
Fucking lying. He's fucking lying.
And why is why she lying?
Cause you want to keep it a buck, bro. What do all girls want? Some fucking money.
They want money.
They want to
They want
look.
some
They
bread.
want the lifestyle. Come on
They
now.
want the lifestyle.
She don't give a fuck. She getting cheated on. As long as she can pull up in a Lamborghini or a Benz with her friends, go outside, go to the mall, have fun. She don't give a fuck about you. Come on
That's
now,
a
we
fact.
gotta
And
talk
hold
about
on,
this shit.
let me show y'all what he talking about. As long as she got one of those in her driveway, she
No hat,
Gucci.
no hat. Straight.
You could be doing whatever you want. You can be doing her the gritty way. She's still gonna be there for you because you got some paper.
Exactly.
So I ain't gonna lie, I totally agree too, bro. Because I was in a situation when I was in New York, bro. I was in New York. I was talking to this girl, and I was working at. I'm not even gonna say where I was working at, but I was just job, so I was barely giving her any type of attention. So one day she gonna tell me, like one day I go home and I noticed that she wasn't there, type shit.
Hmm.
And when I went there, she wasn't there. I hit her up like, "Yo, where you at?" She gonna say, "I left you because you didn't give me no attention." So mind you, I find out like a day prior, she went to this dude house and she gave up the cheeks. She let him hit. And then I asked her, I was like, what was your reason for you letting him fuck? She gonna say, oh, because he was emotionally there for me. Mind you, that same day that she told me that goofy shit, she gonna ask me, can you Uber Eats me some food because he don't have no money? I'm like, damn. So Mikado, you can even have the bread, bro. Like for example, when you told me about Stephen Curry and Aisha Curry,
Yeah.
you could be that Nick to everybody else, right?
Hmm.
You could be the best shooter to ever walk the planet. As soon as in her mind you become boring in her game, she on to the next, bro. And that's a fact. That's
Y'all can
that's a
search that shit
fact.
up yourself, bro. Aisha Curry. He said the shit out her mouth.
That's a fact. So yeah, I totally agree with you, bro. Any girl would get on here and be like, yeah, oh yeah, I'd rather do the average dude because it sound right.
Now,
Yeah, she'll say she'll rather the average dude because it sound good on paper. In reality, as soon as you fund her lifestyle game, uh, you can do whatever you want with the bitch.
yeah.
Being real. But yeah, to the next question. Yo, Makai, you believe that boys and girls can be friends? Like, can we have a genuine relationship, no sex involved? You think that shit possible?
But to like a certain extent, bro. I would say
What's that?
majority of the mass people not be friends with a girl, and and a girl can be friends with a boy, because they gonna want something out of each other, bro, sooner or later. But yeah, you
That's a
definitely could start off as a friend, yeah, for sure, cool. That's how everything really start off as. And the shit, it just linger on to something else. So y'all know how that should go, man.
yeah. I totally agree with that.
You
Like,
can't
I
say,
was
go ahead, go ahead.
you
Yeah,
you good.
you can't really sit here in my face and tell me your best friend say let's fuck or say let's do this. You not gonna do that shit like where like come on nah, that's common sense. The shit natural, but we man that's what we want. But
Facts. We naturally attracted to each other, bro.
yeah,
And secondly, bro, like I was gonna say that Like it can go both ways. That shit can go either or.
Yeah.
But if we're going off general, we can't be friends with each other, bro.
Yeah.
And because it's nature for the girl to want something from you and for you to want something from her. It's human nature, bro. So yeah, we're gonna start off cool and be friends, but as soon as one of us start looking good or the other person start thinking the other person look good, we gonna wanna fuck.
Yeah. For sure.
So that shit not gonna end as just we're just friends. It's gonna be more than that.
Uh,
But yeah, so what you think the girls will say if they're on here? You think they'll say man and woman can be friends?
of course they would, cause that's they're like the main species that friend zone somebody. So of course they'll say, oh yeah, we can be friends, cause shit, they don't have to give them no pussy, so they'll be down with that shit regardless. You feel me? They don't gotta get nothing out.
As long
They can just be there with
as
you,
long as, long as you buying them, and we could be the best of friends.
bro.
Hey, but
Like a boyfriend.
that shows though that we don't even think we don't view shit the same, bro.
Don't.
We don't. They are able to friend zone your ass and go fuck on with Johnny while you still buying them shit and paying for dates. While you just looking dumber than a bitch because you thinking that you got some chance to clap this shit. You spending all your bread while she getting clapped by some whole other nigga. Not even think about your ass.
Uh,
Emotional cheating worse than physical cheating. Which one I think is worse? I'll say, I mean, personally, I'll say emotional.
I'll say physical, cause
Why you say that?
you know,
They don't do shit off logic, bro. They do shit off of emotion. So a girl, you can talk to a girl for a day and she can be emotionally invested with you and she just feel like you're just her husband. You're basically God to her in her mind.
yeah,
So that's why I was saying more so on the emotional part. Cause these girls, they fuck niggas for physical shit all the time, but they don't really be emotionally caring about the nigga. They just care about the bread.
yeah, nah,
But if a female and actually have like long term with her, she gotta emotionally give a fuck about you. If she don't give a fuck about you.
right.
But so what matters more to you? Money, looks, or loyalty?
Loyalty. I can
Why
care
you say
less
that?
about. I can care less about the girl money. That's what I'm not looking for in you. You can have some cheese, but I don't give two fucks about it. You can look, as long as you look straight, man, it's cool. And that loyalty shit really like that shit go past all that shit, bruh. That shit come first. I need that shit. Like not too much loyal people in the world. So if you loyal, I need to hold on to you. Feel me? But that's,
It's gonna sound kind of weird, bro. Me personally, I'm gonna say looks, bro.
I don't blame you.
Only because I don't give a fuck about no loyalty from no female. I don't want no female. I ain't gonna lie, I don't. I don't want one. The only like I don't want a girl.
Yeah,
They really can't do shit for me, nor than drag a nigga down. So I don't want no female. So I don't give a fuck about your bread. I don't give a fuck about your loyalty. If you look good and I can like, do what I want when I want and then you can go back to doing what the fuck you doing, I'm there.
but
I don't want no female. So me personally, I'll say looks. If the bitch look good, she don't got nothing. I can do me and she can go do what the fuck she wants. She wanna go date that nigga, do that, go have fun.
yeah, I get it. Ain't nothing
But I
wrong.
feel like for them, they'll say loyalty matters, but the most thing that matters with them is money. I remember the message. I don't think I showed you the message. Oh, you seen the messages that I sent in the group chat with the girl? How she was like, oh, stop texting me, and then she was like, but you still gonna buy me though, right?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Like that shows you how they think.
Mhm. That's why you
You
got.
want me to you want some shit.
That's what I'm saying. We not doing that shit. But
Thanks. What's the top three requirements for you to take a girl serious?
you gotta be on her shit. Like that aspect comes to being fit. Like you got want to stay in shape, be on top of her money, be on top of her goals and what she want to do in life. Like that. She get like I said earlier. She gotta be loyal. She ain't loyal, then ain't no point in me talking to you. Feel me? Another thing, third thing, personality, Brian. We gotta be able to conversate, bro. If I can't conversate with you, there's no point in me being like me talking to you. Feel me? It's like pointless.
That's a fact. On top of her shape, like on top of her health, if she works out, it shows that she got some type of commitment with herself.
Discipline.
So work, she gotta work out. Uh, gotta have some type of goals or something that she actually want to achieve, and she gotta have a great personality. Like, yeah, it's cool being a person that's a goal getter and want to like do things a lot, but you like I feel like a lot of goal getters are people that's like they're just focused on only their goals.
Mm-mm.
They kind of lose like personality. They
Dog.
become like so distant from everybody.
Uh,
You got to be able to still have goals and still be able to live.
yeah, that's a fact.
So yeah, able to like balance shit out.
Bro.
So focus on your goals where you like fuck everybody else. And I feel like I owe you an apology for that because I feel like that's what I was doing, bro. I also focus on other shit that I'm like, fuck you niggas, but like damn, you niggas was there. You niggas were there when I was at like the worst times.
Yeah,
But then just cause I'm focused on some shit, I'm like, damn, fuck y'all niggas. Like that's you can't do shit like that.
I feel it. At certain times
Fact.
you could say that at the same time, but it's to a certain extent to where okay, if you trying to achieve your goals, you trying to put somebody else on the goal to or help them better yourself in life, and they don't want to do it. You gotta distance yourself away from the person, bro. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want to get better.
Yeah, that's a
So
fact. It's a fact.
I got where you come from, bro. It's not like I'm not. I'm just a dumb nigga to where it's like, oh, you just cut me out. You green as fuck. Fuck. Nah, I got where you was coming from. And hey, better.
All right, so we're gonna close this up. This was basically like a little introduction on what we're gonna be talking about on here. Uh you just met two of the CEOs to the brief room. Okay, you got anything you want to tell the girls? Like the girls that's probably shy, like I probably want to get on there, but I don't want them to get on me or spaz on me, or I don't want to get on there. Who they think they are? Like, you got anything you tell them?
We're not here to make fun of you. We're not here to get on you or nothing. We just welcome y'all with what's the word? Damn, comfort, peace, feel me? We just want to have a chat with y'all, see where y'all mind at, basically. Ain't nothing harmful going on around here. Just chill, feel me? You can have a good time, chop it up, enjoy ourselves, man. Feel
All right,
me?
that's a fact. All right, so yeah, man. So you guys, I hope you guys tune in because we got our first one on this Sunday. We
Sure.
got we not even gonna say too much, man. We just gonna end it like that. We ain't gonna say too much. Yo guys, stay tuned, man. And fuck with us, man.